Fucking hell. It's dead.
It's dead? Dog, what?
I'm looking at the thing right now.
Okay, what does it say?
Calendar coming soon. Uh, 2026.
That's this year, dog. So what's the deal? What is the deal?
I don't know.
Okay, well, what do you think's going to happen? They're just never going to air it?
Yeah.
You don't think they're ever going to air it? You don't think they're ever going to air it?
I don't know. They've had the other years.
Didn't you say it was like a big deal, like Triple J?
Yeah.
Did they put out a, like, is it on YouTube or anything? Dude, imagine how pissed off we would have been if you would have won that whole comedy tournament and then they didn't air it. Oh, I'd be mad.
I mean, you got the other years.
Do you think I want to watch their years?
Yeah.
I want to watch your year.
Want to see who beat me?
Was CHB a finalist?
Yeah.
Did she win her heat or was she a wild card?
She won a heat.
Do you think you could have won her? Do you think you could have won her heat? Do you think you could have won her heat?
Probably not.
So you think she's funnier than you are?
No. The host of that heat doesn't like me.
Oh, okay. So you don't think that CHB is funnier than you are?
Hey, the host that I hate doesn't like me because it's like a bomb like hard 8 years ago.
I know, but I'm asking you a different question. Do you think that you are funnier to a rational audience than CHB?
Yeah, but CHB would be if it's a room full of high school girls, then she'd be better than me. That's her audience.
Well, yeah, dog. I mean, no doubt. And a room full of crypto Plato enthusiasts, you would. Dude, I have one of the greatest questions. Go ahead.
Yeah, I said during my friend show, for my friend grounded up to be 18 plus show could hurt me.
What is your fringe grant? What is that?
The fringe show is the fringe festival of like artists.
I know, and it's in March.
Yeah, it's primarily comedy.
So are you talking about for next year?
Yeah.
And how do you think it's going to go?
I applied to get $5,000 for a fringe grant, and I said, look, if you give me $5,000 for the fringe grant, we can $20,000 in tickets.
Do you think that's going to happen?
Yeah.
No, they're going to reject it, don't you think?
I don't know.
They're going to say, what is your comedy? And you're going to be like, Epstein, Bill Cosby, and Amish orgies.
That's funny. That's what I should have on the ground.
I'm a funny person. I know it's funny. I already know I'm the funniest person in the history of Australia. So, Zoot, are they going to show the raw comedy? Yes or no? Do you think they'll show it this year, anytime?
I'm not sure. I'll do that. Yeah, what? before giving him his ketamine. Let's check in with the great Fluffy, Gabriel Inglés.
I think we're all wondering is the person that you rolled up with was from San Diego. Yeah. Was it the other comic that was up here earlier?
No, but my other friend is in the bucket. They got booked. Hopefully they're gonna be out here. All right, here's a big jump. Congratulations. There you go. Guys, your next comedian is not out of the Legends bucket, nor is she a regular, nor is she a golden ticket winner. However, she has somehow, and I mean by good reason, she's one of the funniest comedians in all of Austin and Los Angeles, California, and has the most viral joke perhaps ever in the history of the show. She's here, she's back again, you know her. Make some fucking noise for the great Christina Mariani, everybody. Thank you. A lot of people don't know this about me, but I'm Italian. I'm from Italy. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks. I feel like Italians are a pretty likable group of people. Yeah, which it's weird how much more likable Italians are than Germans, right? Because we both kind of did a pretty bad thing. But Italians were more likable, even though we were both.
Hey, Zoot, when are you gonna make that door less squeaky?
Sorry.
When are you gonna make that door less squeaky?
Yeah.
All right, Zoot. So, is CHB in Australia?
Sorry?
Is CHB on the website of a radio station in Australia?
Community radio station.
Okay, what is that? Like PBS or NPR?
It's not commercially funded.
Okay.
I
And
think it's government funded
okay,
by the tax act.
yeah. Have you ever listened to her show?
No.
Why not?
Blow it up.
I mean, isn't she like your friend?
Not really.
You don't like?
They're hardly called.
Okay, why is that though? At one time, you kind of had a crush on her.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You were in love with her.
Oh, it's weird.
Nah, she's always been CHB of mine. Psych. At first, I wanted her to do well, but then she didn't want fans, and anyone who doesn't want love.
You're back.
Do you think CHB is the funniest person in the Rhino Room on Monday? Funniest woman? Dude, CHB is the funniest woman at the Rhino Room. Zoot. So do you not answer questions? Zoo. Zoo. What's the Zoo? What is your music? Zoo. Zoo. Zoo.
Pizza. I think Italians, we have pizza, and Germans, that's not how they use their ovens. Man, that's a spicy Jew. I think I tend to date other foreign people. I get along with people from other countries more. We just have a vibe. My ex-boyfriend was Indian. Uh, so, yeah, I really like that he was Indian. We got along in a lot of ways. I think the only thing I didn't like was how hairy he was. But it's okay, I'm Italian. We're hairy too, but a lot hairier than me. Uh, but I never said anything. I loved him, it's fine. But you know how you can kind of hear your. So I saw a video on Instagram, and it was of this girl putting hair in someone's body. Which I know it's pretty fucked up, but I tried it. But it's okay. It didn't work because turns out you gotta use it. He cheated on me, so he really wants a sticker. Thank you guys. The great Christina Mariani. Christina, fantastic set. How do you feel? Good? Yeah, thanks. Fuck yeah. You really have an Indian ex-boyfriend? Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, no, I don't. Is it? Yeah. I can't really picture that. Oh, well. Did he smell? I think I'm just petty. I think that was more. He was fine. Perfect. Yeah, thank you. Gabriel, is this your first time seeing Christina?
I want to say that I saw your set online.
Oh, cool.
Wear a ball cap before?
Yeah, I wear a hat a lot of the time. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. It means a lot. The extremely famous joke of crossing. Oh, yeah, the wallet. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. I got a lot of and stuff that really helped me out. Thank you for the opportunity. That was Davis. She is a rising star. Make some noise one more time for the great Christina Mariani, ladies and gentlemen. Making her Into It Dope debut. I have a feeling, knowing her and her trajectory, that she'll be back here real soon. Alright, this show's so wild that if I see somebody that looks interesting in the crowd, I get to do whatever the fuck I want.
me was the fact that you got yourself
That's
a crowd.
I was here
That was
today.
incredible.
Online for 4 hours like a mama look. Yeah, it's
Oh, I thought you were gonna show me scars. I'm like,
no, no. Had to wait online today. Like a
how do you feel after doing
like a civilian. What?
How do you feel right now that you've done that set? And you got
Amazing! I love
Mario Bosco, you're Italian, huh?
That's right, Brooklyn.
Wow. Brooklyn, New York, and look at you. What brought you out to LA this
Do
week?
a lot of shows. I'm a comedian 9 years, actor, SAG actor 40, and I open up for a friend of mine, Little Moments at L.
You also open up for and you're just sitting in the crowd by yourself? That's incredible.
These 2 gentlemen gave me a ticket to get in here so I could try to sneak on.
I love it. It actually fucking worked. It's funny, little Momo's like, get him in the front row. Tony sees this fucking thing. He's probably gonna drag it up there. Little Momo got 2 fucking openers up here tonight, and he's not even doing a spot. That's so funny.
You look like the train had the monkey to try to eat Fiona's wheelchair.
Yeah. You look like photocopied him to yourself.
Okay.
Like a fucking Mama Luke.
Get it out.
Mama Lou.
what is a Mama Luke? I've heard that term.
Luke is like a guy from the neighborhood that's just like, he's just a stupid cheap motherfucker, you know? He's a Mama Luke.
Yeah.
Can't take him no place.
Have you ever heard the term porcupine?
Pine?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a couple.
Well, surprised you are one.
Oh, thank you. It's my trademark.
Have you met the pug?
Had I met a pod? No.
You two should get together later and do a children's book.
Oh, lovely.
Mario, I think it's overdue at this point. I gotta ask, you have like, what is it, like Benjamin Buttons or some shit?
No, I was born with a disease called panhypopituitarism, where a doctor gave my mom cold medicine after the whole water broke and left me like that. Tony!
Fuck yeah,
You're killing it.
that is incredible. How old are you, can I ask?
53 years old.
53. I gotta tell you, you are the youngest looking 53-year-old I've ever seen in my life. That is incredible. What do you do for work normally in real life?
Just show business.
Wow.
Write jokes in the day, go to the city, do shows all over Manhattan, get on planes, come to me, and rock it out.
Mario, I love your energy.
I'm obsessed with you. How many bow ties do you have?
About 250,
Well, that's what I'm
about 150 jackets.
Holy shit.
You're the real
Love it.
You're the real deal, Mario.
Thank
So cool.
you.
It's amazing that you got yourself on stage from the audience. I don't think that's ever happened before.
That is a very
You
rare.
gotta do it. You gotta take chances in life, right? Right, Fluffy?
And I gotta tell you, you dressed the part. You wore the nice jacket, the bow tie, the fucking everything. You got your ass up here. That is 40 plus years in show business. You tricked my ass. I thought I had it all figured out, but here I just got played like a fool. And you made the best of the opportunity, and you made it a little bit that much more crazy and original. So thank you, Mario. Here's a big jump.
Thank you. I love you guys.
Big salute for Mario Bosco, everybody.
What about that? Can you prefer?
Yo, it uploaded.
What?
It uploaded.
Thank you.
Is that what you?
Yes.
In what world does 20 minutes mean 1 hour?
I look and something happened and I forget and I was eating.
Okay. Did you send me your username on Google yet?
Not yet. I will go and do.
Okay, and then I'm gonna create a document.
Yeah. I will go as soon as I can. I'm going to send you that.
Okay.
My best therapy in the world.
1000%, big dog.
Okay, okay. When I'm going to do a computer, I will and I'm gonna call you or text you, and if it is everything is okay. Okay.
What are you gonna do?
When I check if everything is okay in the website,
Okay, don't call, don't call, don't call or text. Just come in here and tell me it's good.
okay, okay. So I talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
This place is about to go ape shit. You guys want to go ape shit? I'm about to bring to the stage one of the greatest regulars in the history of the show. A man who has absolutely dominated 100% of the time that he's ever been on this stage. He is, without a doubt, one of your favorite comedians in the world. I truly believe, listen to what I'm about to say, that this man is on a non-stop trajectory to be one of the biggest arena acts in the history of comedy. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a man who one day will be a citizen of the United States of America. But for right now, he remains the Estonian assassin. This is Lee Matthews.
Everybody drinking tonight, huh? Thank God. I hate sober people. Listen, if you're sober, just don't come out. I don't want to see your ass at my party, just remembering what happened. Just making memories. I need everyone to be fucked up at my party. Nobody remembers shit. Breaking hope. That's what happened to PDD. Beautiful party, just baby oil, and then somebody was sober, and then empire fell. All my friends are alcoholics. I trust them. I need to see behind the facade for me to trust you. I don't care who you are at 10 a.m. I need to know who you are. 22 shots deep, 3 a.m. That's when men start saying shit like, Hitler. Now I know you're cool. All of my friends are alcoholics. They have the best stories. If you're sober, what do you talk about? Perfection doesn't resonate. Mistakes do. What do you talk about? Oh, they wrong on my roof. On my roof. My friend Joe DeRosa, absolute animal, retarded alcoholic. The best stories. He went to New Orleans for a comedy festival and got thrown by a tranny in the bathroom. I bet that doesn't happen at the Rotten Club, does it? What do you guys talk about? Peptides? My friend is banging men. I love fucked up people. You know when you're at a party and you see just a sea of hammered people, everyone's moving and grooving. And then you see that one guy back, the guy, the sober guy with the water, this guy. Just hydrated and sharp.
show. One of the hardest workers, one of the biggest writers, non-stop writing. Crashed into him, ran into him in the pool. We're staying at the same hotel. Ran into him in the pool, writing, just constantly facing the notebook, constantly doing, outworking everybody when everyone else has one or two. He's doing 5 or 6. There's no coincidences in this world. You hear about the fucking Kobe was practicing all the time. You hear Jordan, Tiger was putting fucking day. And then you're a perfect example in this comedy business of hard work pays off on top of being naturally funny.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate you.
And it is true. We do drink a lot and have a lot of fun.
I've become a degenerate alcoholic after moving to America, and hey, by the way, everyone in the comments, don't you think I know I'm getting fat? You don't think I've noticed? Dude, I've gained 38 pounds on the dot after moving to 2 years, 38 pounds. I look like shit, dude. I feel like shit. This country's trying to kill me. Fuck. Dude, I'm on the road, I'm jacking off in weird hotels. Oh my god, things are pretty bad. But fun.
Have you been to Cracker Barrel yet, my guy?
Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
I have not. I've seen the logo.
Yeah, you gotta get in there. You'll add an extra 30. It is
Wish I got the reference.
a lot of gravy on country fried steak and whatnot. Me, what do I think about Ari Matty?
Ari, you're killing it. You've been killing it for years. Came over from Estonia. You brought your swagger, your hands. You got that cool Estonian bracelet on your neck. You're starting to look like Ellen in her final form. You're a beast.
Thank you, Tony.
I love you. We have some fun in Austin, don't we?
Man, I was at the being on the road, you know, it's so Tommy what my group. So yesterday, I hear one of the most exhilarating. When you hear a lot of hotels, one of the exhilarating things is when you owe people fucking or domestic violence, whichever. Sometimes both.
Sometimes both sound a lot alike.
So at the hotel, I don't want to say the name because it's a nice hotel, but still.
Nikita.
Yes, they're La Quinta. Well, La Quinta here and other things. But I was walking by in the hallway, and you know when you like, so I go for my coffee, I hear them banging. I hear them banging, and it's kind of like performative, like I'm skeptical. I'm behind the door like this. This is fake. I go for the coffee. I come back like 15 minutes later. Still going. Now I know this is fake. 15 minutes. So,
Yeah, what is the guy gay? Not already.
so then I go to the pool and I see 3 giant black men. Yes, it gets interesting. I'm very interested. 3 black men, I'm interested.
Because they
Take the elevator, I ask what floor, they go 11. I'm on 11. Are they coming for me? So, so we go to they are next door to me at the room where this is all happening. And I figure out they're shooting porn at the hotel room next to me. Oh boy. And then, I don't know what it is about LA, but the devil took over. It's midday, by the way. Next, I put my coffee down, I put the blinds, I make it dark. I get my iPad out, I put it on mute. I start watching next to the wall, like listening, checking, watching the iPad, just fucking come all over my feet, my toes, the hotel carpet. Let's get to a clip. You don't have it. Man, the shame you feel, you know, when you're just put on iPad, just. How's that for VR, Brian? Never done that before. It's a new one. LA just gets the darkness out of me. I don't know what it is, dude.
It is incredible darkness. Or to you. It's everywhere. Ari, you have done it again. What an imprint on this show. What an imprint. Ari Maddie, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get another bucket full up here. We're running a bit long, but I like it like that. You guys having fun out there? How about up at the upper bowl? How's the upper deck doing? Make the noise for your next bucket full, ladies and gentlemen. It is Joseph Garcia, everyone. Here we go.
What's up, y'all? My name's Joseph. Fun fact about me, my mom had me when she was 16. Anybody else Mexican? Damn. This used to be Mexican, that makes sense. That completely checks out. Every time I tell someone that Team Mom growing up, they give me the same reaction. It's always a white person, they'll corner me and be like, that must have sucked. Yeah, I get when someone say that, that's a normal response. But I don't know, man. I like that shit. I thought it was crazy. Sick. Team, you don't have to listen to her. What? I like it, bro. Just be realistic, bro. Because it should happen to Team Mom. I won't try to grab me going. She's like, people go to your room, you're grounded. I was like, nah, fool. You go to your room. Grandma grounded you first. Yeah, you should listen to Grandma. Because Grandma is like 33. Alright, that's it for me. Thank you so much.
Joseph Garcia, a lot of numbers, a lot of ages, a lot going on there. I'm going to check in with me here. Go ahead.
Joseph, what's your love life like?
Well, I mean, that's not where I would start. Okay, a little bit deeper. That's up, Joseph. What's going on? How long have you been on stand-up?
That suck?
Yeah.
Oh, no. My dream.
How long have you been on stand-up?
Like about 7, 8 years now.
Oh, where at?
Yeah. I'm here in LA.
Where?
Where do you live?
Where do you live?
I'm from Santa Ana.
Santa Ana.
I'm from Orange County, man.
You live in Hollywood now? You live in Orange County.
No, so I stay in the Inland Empire, but I travel up here on comedy.
You stay where?
Inland Empire?
Okay, so that's the answer. That's where you live. That's where you perform. Got it. All right. So, Joseph, what do you do for work?
I just do this. I do music production. I make beats for rappers and stuff like that. So, that's pretty cool.
Joseph, you're LA. It seems through and through. At least that's what you're claiming. Give us something about your life that'll make this arena love you. This is LA. You're in it right now. What's a redeeming quality about you that'll make these people love you?
Alright, so you have to get a dating, dude. It's not good. I'm just not getting it. Like, I hooked up with a chick recently, and the first time we were hooking up, she tried to give me a dirty talk. I learned how to get a dirty talk. She whispered in my ear, she's like, yeah, you like that? I didn't know what to say. I was like, I'm just happy to be here.
Okie dokie.
That's crazy.
Gabriel, you got anything for this guy?
I thought he was from San Diego.
Yeah, that's San Diego energies tonight.
Someone find Andrew Ridgely and get this wham ass out of here. Oh, I love the wham. You are wham. I am wham. You don't like the haircut, Rowan? I love it. I want to take you to the beach and rub you all over a starfish.
Joseph, I'm going to save you. I'm going to get you out of here. There's a little joke. There you go, everybody. On to the next one we go. I'm going to cleanse the room. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, here is a full-time former regular of the show. He is a member of the Kill Tony Hall of Fame. He is on top of being one of the best, biggest touring comedians around. He is also literally the best roaster than me in the show's entire history. Back here, where it all started, in Los Angeles, California, I present to you, Kill Tony Hall of Famer, the great David Hoops.
confidence. Like I miss the good old days when fat bitches would walk by you with their fucking head at the ground and shit. Now these hoes walk by you with their fucking head in the sky. It's like, hey, you the ground when you walk past me. What the fuck is that? I hate that shit, bro. You gotta fucking coddle fat bitches' feelings. You can't even call them like curvy or twist or BBW. But if you see a fat guy, it's like, look at this fat piece of shit. It's delusion. I hate it. Fat girls go to Lululemon and buy the biggest pants they can and pull it above their fucking belly button and then put fucking all the top on and have 1 inch of stomach showing. But like, bitch, I still see that fucking gut. Like, imagine if I did that shit. Imagine if I came here with my pants above my belly button and I had a cut off shirt. Y'all be like, call the cops on this nigga. What the fuck? But I do love fat girls. I think my favorite type of fat girl is a fat girl that lost a lot of weight and she got that loose skin. I love them fucking loose skin bitches. I took one of them loose skin bitches to the swimming pool. She started swimming. That bitch was in the pool looking like a stingray. Like, oh my god, look at this bitch. You ever tried to fuck one of them loose skin hoes from the back, bro? Spreading out her ass cheeks is like spreading out back wings, you know? Just, I was holding a bird. I'm like, no one a fat girl with loose skin on your bed is like holding out a blanket, you know what I'm saying? Don't have a fan on, that bitch gonna start floating. Like, get the that's what I tell y'all.
Hall of Famer, legend, you've seen hundreds of his sets, and he's back in LA with us where it all started with him.
That's 2 million, that's crazy. That shit.
And meanwhile, you're the size of 3 gay people.
Told me your asshole look like Joe Rogan's here, nigga. You got cauliflower asshole, bitch.
I'm surprised you even know what cauliflower is with your history with vegetables.
I bet you know what cucumber is, ain't it, bitch? Fucking.
I do. It's none of your business what I do with it.
Fucking Mexican Ryan Seacrest over there. What the fuck is this?
I'm not gonna drink that Odell Beckham Pearl Jr.
You look like a nigga, yo.
You look like Bebop and Rocksteady.
All of y'all filed 2 of them stupid ass vests. Them fucking vests, nigga. Let me see they bulletproof, man.
It's a very expensive vest, I'll have you know.
Dude, no bullet at you niggas.
Bring it on.
Talking like the type of nigga that go to sleep in a t-shirt with no bottoms on.
Love sleeping like that. That's how you swim, right? I'm kidding. He can't swim.
Tony Frank is driving so he can mouth to mouth.
You get mouth to mouth the fucking meatloaf.
You look like the bouncer in Jurassic Park.
Like Jurassic Dark, am I right?
Y'all niggas look like y'all taste tested on lollipop, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Them preachers, they get bit by rattlesnakes, they pray it off. White criminal looking ass about it.
Well, isn't the Lion, the Witch, and the Whataburger? You're the only guy in the world. Everyone else to that is a flat shirt. For you, it's a picnic blanket. You're gonna go to a park later and eat a
off his own shirt. This is the only guy that drives around Austin in a shitty old car, but he calls it a BMW because he wants seasons at a McDonald's and Wendy's.
It's hard to roast this old ass nigga fucking diamond down his page looking ass.
What the hell's on your head? Lift that thing up. That fucking thing will be a zebra's asshole on the back of your head.
Here we go. Hell yeah, boy.
Have you seen that movie, Eat, Pray, Love? You're the sequel.
All three of these niggas, man. What are you saying?
This is the only guy in the world who steps on a landmine and the landmine goes underground.
You gotta turn it up for these niggas. Why fuck you, Harlan? It's hard to roast your old Canadian ass. You look like a preacher rooster, nigga. Get the fuck away.
Harlan Williams somehow summons being a roast god anytime David Lucas is in front of
I
him.
think that's the only time he really go hard is when I bring my black ass up here.
That's right, buddy. Look at you. Holy fuck. You're like an orange Julius that got tagged. What are you sucking on?
Oh, man, nigga, you wanna hit it?
Yeah, give me a It's the only guy in the world that vapes and it tastes like fucking Thanksgiving dinner.
What does it taste like, Harlan?
It's like it was in your ass. What the hell is that?
It's called fucking fab, you old nigga.
It's called what?
Fucking fab.
Did you call me old M?
Yeah.
Well, screw you, fat honky. I'm gonna blow a smoke ring, but you probably think it's an onion ring.
Bastard right here, bro. Love you, bro. It's impossible to roast that nigga, bro. He's a fucking character. He don't give a fuck how his hair looks. He just come up here.
He is.
It's like Rocky Balboa when he got that new Corvette. Or Thunderbird, whatever the fuck it was.
I hear you were that created a new character, Jabba the Pizza Hut.
Fucking say something, goddamn, help me out, nigga.
Oh, you kidding? This is all, man.
Goddamn,
I'm waiting for you to take shots at me.
yeah, you look like a Mexican turkey ready to go in the oven, bitch. Your ass. You got that nigga injected with Tahim and Chamoy. I gotta roast somebody else, nigga. This nigga Harlan destroyed him, man.
See if you got so much gravy dripping out of your pores, you can roast yourself.
Shit, boy.
Oh my god.
Harlan makes me hot.
He is the only one that ever stumps you. I've never seen anything like it in the history. It's like 145 punches landed for Harlan and like for you.
I can never get this thing.
Nobody is the only guy to have an advantage on you, and he literally had a number, which I think is 575. Is that your weight?
Hell yeah, it is.
David, whether it's you crushing or setting other people up like this to win, every single fucking time you're on the show, you elevate it. Which is incredible. He just hurt his head with the fucking grocery store receipt.
And I just wrapped up my first feature, bro. They saw me on Kill Tony and shit, bro. I left on October, man. So, like, whatever you feel about us, bro, Tony's really making stars out of this bitch, bro. He wants everybody to succeed.
Damn right. I love you. Make some noise one more time, yo. For the Kill Tony neighbor. Lights out, Lucas. Alright.
The only guy in the world who has underwear, large, extra large, and bouncy house.
Alright, I pulled another name out of the bucket. This looks like it's gonna be good as fuck. Make some noise for Greg the Blind Man, everybody. Greg the Blind Man.
really high. I got so fucking high that I thought I could see. I thought I had my fucking bed in that, man. I got so excited. I went to go tell my wife. I ran into a fucking wall, man. My wife comes in, she's like, what's all that commotion? I'm like, I thought I could see. She's like, damn, Greg, again. But I do want to leave you with one thing, though, very important. If you guys ever live with someone, there's one thing you guys don't flush in the toilet. Try to explain that to the doctor. Thank you. My name's Greg Garcia, the blind man.
Greg Garcia, the blind man. That's right. Greg. Have you been blind your whole life?
No, I've been blind for 14 years already.
What happened 14 years ago?
I just lost a sight. Diabetes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. How long have you been doing stand-up?
I've been doing it for like about 2 years, 2.5 years. Yeah.
You love it?
I love it. You know what? Doing it got me out of my depression from going blind.
Yeah. I love that. Beautiful.
I always said, it's the best medicine ever. That and weed.
Are you based out of here, Los Angeles?
No, I'm from India. From the
Oh, wow. Look at that. Way up there, huh?
Yeah. In the desert. Yeah. Down there.
Okay.
You guys ever heard of it?
Yeah. What do you do for work, Greg? That's a crazy question.
No, it's not a crazy question. I drive for Uber. You
got me.
Take my feet out the window and it's just.
I will be walking home tonight. I love it. How about your wife? How long have you been with her?
34 years.
34 years. Wow. Amazing. You guys have kids?
We have 3 kids, and I just ran your grandpa. Yeah.
Whoa, look at that.
Excited about that. I love my little Juju. I call it Juju B. Yeah.
34 years with your wife. You ever wish you were deaf?
No, you know what? She's a good woman, man. She's a good woman. She's a real good woman. I love her to death.
She stood by you through it all. That had to be quite the process.
Stood by my side even when I lost my sight.
Yeah, she stuck by you. I didn't ask her. She has really quiet sex.
What was the last thing you remember seeing?
Good question, B. Thank you.
Yeah, that is a good question. I think the last thing I seen was Aiken.
I was young blind too.
Yeah, I know that.
Do you read Braille?
No, I don't read Braille. I can a little bit, but not too good. Yeah.
You ever walk up to pimple-faced teenagers and read their face?
That's funny, no.
Great. Was there something when you had diabetes that you just couldn't give up? Were you like addicted to Four Locos or something? Like what? What type of?
I used to like music a lot, and I could never put down sodas. Yeah. Loved it.
Yeah. You still drink sometimes?
Occasionally, just every now and then, but I've been keeping my health, pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever eat C's candies? Michael. Amazing. Great. You fucking crushed up here. You're so funny. I love your story. I love how you're doing things.
Tony, I got something for your face here. I brought him a little something, man.
Okay. Yeah, the great D Madness over here. Representing 2 blind guys absolutely crushing on stage tonight.
I love that what he's doing is a real inspiration to the blind people out here. Holding it down right here in your set. Tony.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
introduce those two. Pretty magical moment.
Hey,
That's Heidi. That's not me madness.
okay. Are we going somewhere?
Even though they do both have a juicy ass. Great Gabriel Iglesias, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Legend, how about one more time? He is indeed a hero to blind people. Hell yeah. About to shake hands, and there it is. Great the blind man meeting Deep Madness.
Keep this honky away from me.
Motherfucker. Alright.
Should we the girl have to kiss him?
What?
Nothing.
I forgot. Here's the medium joke bug. Oh, that was close. That was close, everybody. Right on Heidi's hot tip. There goes Greg the Blind Man. One more time for Greg the Blind Man, everybody. Let's have some more fun. I'm going to bring to the stage the greatest golden ticket winner in the history of the show, ladies and gentlemen. You know him very well. He's here to do it again. Martin Phillips, ladies and gentlemen, is here live in the flesh.
What's up? What's going on? I remember a hot box room, you know. I tried to hot box my garage by turning on my car, and didn't work like I thought. It was different kind of vibe, but took out I want that corporate magic in my ass. Literally saw lifted in half, and the magic is modern medicine. Let's see the saver. Okay, I had a time machine. By the time machine, I go back in time, and I would circumcise baby Hitler. So everybody like kill baby Hitler. I'm like, confirm, get him on your eye, you know? Get him on time. So, on a big, okay.
That's a fucking great premise. Convert baby Hitler. Why would you kill him when you can fucking utilize him? Have him kill the Germans.
Sounds good.
Martin, I love this getup you have tonight. Is this sure LA fucking attire? Have you been having fun this trip? Why? Why do you?
They towed my car.
Oh shit!
I know. I just read the parking sign. I scanned the app and I couldn't pay after 3 p.m. So I thought, oh shit, free parking after 3 p.m. But turns out it means towing after 3 p.m. So, damn it, yeah, I hear that's gonna be LA experience. Just kidding.
Did you have your handicap placard up?
Dude, you're not respected at all. You're just fucking sitting, you know. Damn, trust me, I always make sure I put that shit on it, okay?
Yeah, I always make sure I put mine up and then I try to walk like you away from the car.
You know, you can't do big and do, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, I know this is for Netflix. It's a joke and whatnot. So, yet again, I want to pitch another movie idea of mine.
Yeah.
Okay, so this movie is either a raunchy comedy or it could be a porno in just a presidents and so and that. Words about to win and then become the alone tries the fucking cat and it's cold and it's cold. One, two, pussy cat.
Wow. They just towed your car again. No, Martin, you're fucking fantastic. You're an unstoppable force. We love you. Did you have any other movie pitches or anything?
Like to be everybody that except it's the president of the United States. So, what'd you say? Everybody except it becomes the president of the United America.
Okay.
Because, you know, that's not in the Constitution.
Alright, I think Martin's on Kennedy tonight, everybody.
Sure.
So we love you. One more time for the great Martin Phillips, everybody, doing the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles. We love Martin. Guys, we fucking did it. There's only one comedian left. Unfortunately, the great William Montgomery again make it tonight. However, there is one final comedian, ladies and gentlemen. You know him and you know him well. He's a man who, ever since his first appearance on the show, has absolutely dominated. And he has his own rule set where he gets to basically do whatever he wants to do. In a course that sells out all over the world after his appearance on Jill Tony. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a force of nature like anyone else in the history of the show. Here to close us out tonight, make some noise for the one and only Stevie Dobrik.
Sit down. What a beautiful night. What a beautiful group of people. I'm so excited. We are here to celebrate the best roaster of all time. And I will be conducting the official roast of Tom Hinchcliffe tonight on Netflix. Well, maybe not Netflix. I did not know Adam Ray was essentially doing the same fucking thing. It's not the time of Revenant. Look, we could have done this in a lot of different places. We really could have. But Tom chose to do it though, because when Tom's given though, he's into it. No, seriously, this guy's fuck buttholes in the Crunch Wrap Supreme. Oh, Revenant knows what I'm talking about. Look, Tom looks like a ventriloquist dummy, but when you put a hand in his ass, he just says, incredible. He's gay. He's a gay man. Tom is a queen. He looks like if a drag queen fucked a maid queen in the bathroom of a Dairy Queen in Queens and gave birth to a drama queen whose first words were, yes, queen. Yeah, you know what you took that from me, motherfucker? That was fucked up. Speaking of fuck up, Redman is here, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, this is my impression of Redman having sex. Oh, fuck, she woke up! Pretty good. Big pop. Big pop. Guys, give it up for fucking Heidi. She's been doing a great job all night. People talk shit about it, but I fucking love that bitch. I mean, people say, looks are dumb. I don't agree with that. Heidi scored very highly on it as the
Yo.
Check out $5 new show. I think it's
I think it's
What do you think? Yeah,
Everything is good.
I do too.
Everything is good.
Okay. Did you send me your thing?
I'm going to do it right now. They're going to sleep soon.
I might try to stay up pretty late because I have um, I have a podcast this afternoon. So, but while you're here, I'm making something for you. So just stay here for a second. I'm almost done, and we can go through it together.
What is that?
Well, you're gonna find out. Aren't you excited?
Very,
When can we go through it?
very exciting.
Okay, very good.
You my Gmail.
Okay, just a moment.
Okay.
All right. Uh, I'm gonna share this with you.
Okay.
And you could just view it right now. Um, but what I want you to do is take a look at it, okay? Okay, are you looking at it?
Did you send me the email?
It should just be shared with you.
Yeah.
Okay, did you?
Yeah. It's working. Yeah.
Okay, did you open it?
Yes.
Okay, so here's what I want you to do. Do you see like 2027?
I see year, title, future, timeline, lettering, and prompt.
Yeah. So I was trying to make the description for us, but I like Sheets limits the amount of information you can put in a cell. So I just created what I would make for you. So this is what you do. When you've uploaded it and it says for the description, you put whatever I put in as the title. Do you see that? Or I'm sorry, apologies. It says put in a title. Do you see it starts with a smiley face?
Wait. It's like, am I gonna look at? Maybe it's the best.
Yeah, look at it. Look at it on your computer.
Maybe it's the yeah. Yeah, I cannot see you, and I can see you on my. What is Google this? Yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay. So it's organized. Do you see the title? It says Smiley Face 2027 Future Timeline Discussion with Rabbi Rothschild, hashtag Bio Rabbi, live podcast specialist.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the title. I made sure that it's under 100 characters so that it's just you copy and paste that, okay?
Okay.
Now, I want you to go to open up ChatGPT, okay?
Okay. I am in GPT.
Okay, do you see where it says futuretimeline.net link? I want you to copy it for 2027.
Okay. Done.
Okay, now I want you to paste it in ChatGPT, but don't press enter or anything. Just put it in the text box of ChatGPT, okay?
Done.
Excellent. And then next to futuretimeline.net link, do you see prompt? It starts take the timeline content I provide.
Yes.
Okay, now copy that and also put it into the box in ChatGPT, okay? So in the ChatGPT box,
Oh, so much. Oh my God. What happened? There's like so much information.
That's what we want. We get to use 5,000 characters. So we want to use it. Okay, so did you copy it and put it in the box with ChatGPT?
Yes. Everything.
Okay, now press enter.
And okay.
So do you see it made a description for 2027?
Yes.
So that's all you do, and that will create the description every time. I was going to do that for you, but I can't put it all in the in the in the uh, in the sheets. It's too much information. So that's all you do. You take the link with that prompt, and it will give. And then at the end, does it have all the links?
Yeah.
And it has
links.
And
yes.
Okay, you like it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you got it for the next century or so, basically.
I get from 2,100.
Yeah, I mean that's like we're gonna do in the future after that, but they're not in every year, so we'll be doing it like in sets of 100 years then. But that's podcast into the future. So this is what you need, right? You've got everything you need. It's got hashtags, it's got the links, it's got the correct description. So all you need to do now is upload each year, edit the ending so that it's that one that we did together, and then you've got everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So is there anything else that you need?
I don't know. I don't think so because like right now I was gonna do like
Try 2030. We are 2030. Try 2030.
It's here.
I know. So you copy the 2030 link, and you put it into ChatGPT along with the prompt.
Yes.
And it will make a perfect description for us, and they'll all look the same.
Bro, do this shit.
Because I'm smart.
That's G.
Okay.
That's
excellent. Now I think it'll work up to 2060. After 2060, it might go in like sets of 5 years or whatever. Don't worry about it. We're good. We're good for the next. Okay, and we'll make changes to it in the future as we like 10 million years and 10 billion years. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But basically, this is the timeline that we'll use. And do you have any questions?
No. About this, no. I am like I understand everything.
Okay, and you got the title. Now, a question that you may have is, Rabbi, why do we have a smiley face at the beginning? The reason why we have a smiley face at the beginning is it's a subconscious thing that people see a smiley face and they think happy. So that's the only. I could have used anything. I could have used a red circle. I could have used a check mark. But smiley face, even if you don't know English, it's going to put you in a slightly better mood when you see that.
That's good. That's 100%.
Exactly. Okay. So at least for the descriptions, you have them now, and I don't have to email them to you every single time, and they're all standardized, and so you should be good then. And we've got four. So you have 4 hours of content to publish now. That's a lot of time.
Yeah, that's done. That's true.
Exactly. So now the only other change, and it's not necessarily a change, the press releases. So I'd like to put out a press release for each one of these. And we can coincide with when it gets you publish it. But I won't worry about that too much right now. And the reason is I can't just keep putting out press releases. You can put out 5 a month. You have multiple accounts, but for right now, we're okay. We'll put them out as we do them. So there will be a press release with each one of these as well, hopefully, so long as everything works the way that we want. And I had Reverend Andrew read that press release. He thought it was really good. And he said there were some redundant part. There's a redundant part, but I explained to him I didn't want to go into any depth into it because we were going to go into a lot of depth in the future with what our discussions were. So he understood that. So from there, from that perspective, we should be all set. Okay.
Yeah, bro, that's cheap. You are a cheap.
All right.
You are truly right. You are smart.
Thank you, Big Dog. Excellent. Well, I appreciate it, and I I'm here if you need anything else. But for, for right now, we should be good. And so you've got some editing to do. You know that, right?
I don't know.
Okay. So there's no rush. You could put this out in a week, or whatever. Like, there's no rush. Um, you've got other podcasts to schedule and everything, but uh, you may say, Rabbi, why don't I have access to edit this document? Because you don't really need to edit it. It's there, and I want to kind of keep it locked in case you accidentally type something in it. Oh, what happened? I don't know what happened to it. So if you do need to make a change, there's a request. You can request to make a change, but you shouldn't really need to make anything. That all the information is in the copy.
Yeah. Can you go on Twitter and to look what I tell you if this is good video?
Let me see. Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll repost this. I like it. Repost it. It's really good.
Think too much view or too much likes?
Yeah, I mean, just you can't base anything on that. I know we're a society that wants immediate response, but you never know. Maybe it's the time you posted it. Maybe people don't want the extinction. They may not want it. But and this is a really cool thing about our discussion. Every single section that we do could be its own tweet. I'm not saying to do that, but if we wanted, we could make a YouTube short out of it or an Instagram reel or whatever. It's all usable content.
That's true.
But I think that's really good. I reposted it. If I think it's good, I'll repost it. You may have to tell me that you posted something, but yeah, that's great.
Like I did that on Instagram too, but like you don't use your Instagram.
No,
So
I'm afraid. I'm afraid of losing it, so I don't touch my main account because I've lost so many other ones. Randomly lose it, and you don't know why. And there's a huge amount of people on Reddit who say that they lose their accounts that way. So I don't interact with anybody on Instagram. I do with other accounts, but they're small. It's just too much of a risk.
yeah, I get it. Don't worry. Monday, everything what we are doing here will be so good.
Perhaps.
Monday.
And because we're putting out because we're putting out um, because we're putting out press releases, ChatGPT may do our now.
Oh, like truly, that's interesting. Maybe one day we are somebody.
So you're not quite known on there yet, but our press release has only been out for like 2 days. So
Yeah.
just you've gotta give it like at least a couple weeks, but it'll learn who you are. Um, so that's yeah. I mean, it's starting to learn who you are. It just doesn't know a whole lot about you. So um, you you have everything that you need for the descriptions, and now just whenever we have time, we'll just schedule. And I'm not saying every time we have to do 2 hours. That's a lot, but it's good to get a good start on this, just to get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
And especially now, we don't have to do intros. We can just get right into it. And I know you were like, hey, 2030, it doesn't have less information. It's also the start of a decade. And start of decades, you've got to get into like every country with their like initiatives and stuff. But 2031 should be less than 2030. Same with 2032. And then as I think once we get to 2060 or something, they start to get smaller and smaller.
I don't know, but I'm not seeing your post. Maybe my computer is stupid. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
It's showing I reposted it. Let me check my timeline to make sure it's there.
Yeah. You reposted. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry.
That's okay. So it's showing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe, just maybe, when we are meet, this is the latest meetup in the history of the world.
Perhaps, Big Doug.
Right now, I am going to let our create for it.
Oh, yeah. So the Reddits. If I were you, we'll do whatever you want, but just you can use the exact same title and the exact same description that we have, and just make that the post with your link.
But no. I am doing the videos from our first podcast, and I'm gonna put that on the Reddit.
Okay. Why don't you do them in order from like your first one, like in chronological order?
I am like okay, so I am in our episode, and the website give me options. What I want try to do this.
No, I get that. I'm saying if I were you, your Reddit is completely blank. You go in and put the first podcast you ever did as your first post, and then the second one that you ever did as your second post, and the third one, and the fourth one, and the fifth one. And I was like number 25 or something.
Yeah. Your episode, yeah.
Yeah. So do number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do those first.
So you don't tell me do not put that first episode what we did about future there yet.
Not yet. No, do it when we
Okay.
go when we're up to my number. Do all your early ones first. Then it's like a library.
Okay.
When you go to the library, it's very organized, right?
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, here's number 25 as number 1. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Number 1 should be number 1.
Okay.
Make sense?
What about LinkedIn?
LinkedIn, you do whatever you want to do there.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Oh my God. You are a really interesting person.
Thank you, my friend.
Okay, I have a best question
Wait,
you ever heard.
Wait, hold on. You know who tells me that a lot?
What?
Women. Women tell me that all the time. Hold on a second. I know. We have a new friend here. What's up, Light 7 here? How are you? Oh, you're from YouTube? You're really hard to hear. Tony, are you live on YouTube right now? Wait. Tony, can you hear Lightyear?
Well, I can hear him very bad.
Yeah. Can you
Very bad.
Can you talk closer into the microphone, Lightyear? Lightyear, how'd you find out about me, my friend? Oh, you saw my live stream on YouTube? Oh, amazing. Do you see how many live streams I have going? Okay, here, if you want to see it, at the top of this Discord, there's a red circle that says 24/7 YouTube stream. There's a link in there. It, it'll take you to YouTube, and it'll show you all the different places you can go on YouTube. I'm all live right now. Have you ever seen someone on so many different lives? Yeah, so you should see like 15 live accounts right there. Yeah, exactly. It's a huge amount. And I'm live on more than that just on YouTube. And then I'm live on Rumble, and I'm live on Twitter, and I'm live on Twitch, and I'm live on a lot of different places. So you were just going through YouTube and you were like, hey, here's my Discord. Oh, yeah, I am. Yeah. Type in Rabbi Rothschild into Twitch, and you'll see I'm live on like 10 different Twitches. Just type Rabbi. Yeah, do you see? There's like a bunch of them. Yeah, exactly. And I've got more than that, but different names. So yeah, like I stream differently than anybody else. So you were just randomly going through you and you saw me stream. Is that how it happened? Oh, okay. So you didn't hear me on a podcast or anything, right? That's okay. So do you mind if I tell you about myself? Excellent. Well, I'm Rabbi Rothschild. It's a pleasure to meet you. I stream my life 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year for world peace. As you can tell, I'm live on a lot of different accounts, 24 hours a day. I've been doing this Lightyear. How long do you think I've been doing this? Take a guess. Very close, yeah, about 5 years. So I have more data archived on the internet than any person ever, which is a huge amount. I've been doing this since the pandemic. And data is Earth's #1 resource. And I have more data archived on the internet than any person ever, which I'd like in the future when I get known and go viral. I'd like to make you and everyone who's helped me along the way financially independent. I want to make sure that you're able to start charities and philanthropic organizations of your own. How does that sound? Lightyear, how does that sound? Well, I hope it sounds good to you. So you're always welcome in here. I'm live 24 hours a day. I have some people who live alongside me in here. Brandon lives alongside me in here. We have some of our other friends who spend a huge amount of their day in here. We've got our friend, we've got Zoop, who is checking in from Oceania. We've got Tony, who's checking in from Europe. So we have a very diverse group of individuals, and you're always welcome. Oh yeah, Lo-Fi Lady. That's a bot that's in here. You can see below here, I have a lot of different voice channels, including 24/7 radio stations, and you can hear lo-fi music in there. We do have women in here though, who sleep in here. They're currently out and about right now, but the very different thing we ask is that you're at least 18 years old. Are you at least 18 years old? What did you say? Pardon me? Um, I mean, they're not like made for kids necessarily, but we do. Yeah, they're not like there's no nudity or anything like that. So if I may ask, like, you're at least 18 years old? Okay, excellent. Then that's all I care about. So yeah, and we watch sports in here. We watch movies in here. We play games in here. So you're welcome to live in here if you want to. So do you have any questions, Lightyear? Not now. Okay. Well, if you do, let me know, and I'll be happy to help you. What's going on, Zoo?
Trying the game.
What'd you say?
Trying the game.
What's your game?
Wikipedia speed runs.
Okay, what is that?
It's a website where you get Wikipedia link, and you have to go from one Wikipedia link to another.
Okay, I absolutely love it.
Do you love it?
Yeah, it's a great
You got a
idea.
speed run?
Yeah, definitely. Tony, you still there, big dog?
Of course.
Okay, excellent. So in terms of you got the description, you got everything that you need. I don't know when we'll do another one. Probably not tomorrow, but definitely maybe by the weekend we'll do some. And then we just keep grinding it out, okay?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Do you think that a new guy will come?
You never know. I get some people who are like, "Oh yeah, I'll live in here," and then they never come back. And then I get some people who just pop in for like Brandon. Brandon popped in for a second when he first started, and then little by little he brought more and more accounts in. I didn't talk with Brandon for like the first 2 weeks. He was just in here, and then one day I was like, "Hey, how are you? What?" And I asked, like, "Do you know anything about me, or do you mind if I tell you about myself?" And then I got to know Brandon, and Brandon's been in here 24 hours a day for more than a year. Aside from my accounts, he's the number one streamer in here. And if you combine all of his accounts, he's the number one streamer all time.
No. Like they are bigger streamers than him.
I can tell you this: Discord tells you how much you stream over the course of ever does a wrap up. And I can tell you myself, I'm not in the top 1%. I'm not in the top 0.1%. I'm in the top 0.01%. And Brandon streams as much as you in here and in other Discords. And Brandon does it with more accounts in here. So you make.
So he is better than you.
Well, here's the thing. I stream more, but I don't do it from as many accounts just on Discord. I mean, I'm live on YouTube and all kinds of other places. Right here, Brandon's live on 5 different channels. More than that, 6 different channels.
Yeah. Brandon HG.
Yeah, so if you combine Brandon over the course of 1 year, he puts out about 6 years worth of time that he archived. I only put out two, but Brandon isn't live streaming himself on YouTube, and I am on like 15 different channels.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's.
I was like saying, if Rob is is going to say he is better than me. I was like waiting for this.
You
But no.
you know that's not going to happen. You know that's not going to happen. Absolutely not. I'm the best. Tony, if you're going to learn anything about me, I'm the best. I told Zoot this morning that I'm the best. He knows it. You know it. Everybody knows it.
But I can beat you in football, in chess. I can beat you with other stuff. So you are best here, but in the real world, I don't know.
All I care about is who streams the best, and I stream better than anybody.
I know you are best.
Yeah, at streaming it. What's on your agenda? Didn't you say you were going to bed? Not yet. It's still early.
Me?
Yeah, you're gonna be doing some editing, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be some editing, and I'm gonna do finally that fiber today. Finally be that guy, and yeah.
Okay, excellent. And Zoot, when are you gonna be on Tony's podcast?
I don't know.
Okay.
Zoo is waiting for 1 million subscribers.
No,
And
no,
he want
no,
to be the
no. Zoot does podcasts that are much, much smaller than that. Zoot does podcasts that aren't even on YouTube or Spotify. He does like Instagram podcasts, so he'll do yours. Don't worry.
Instagram podcast.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How many followers do you have on Instagram, Tony?
Not much. I have like 156.
Okay, but how many followers do you have on LinkedIn?
Oh, LinkedIn, I have almost 6,000.
Okay, that's double the amount of people who Zoot did a podcast with. So
on LinkedIn, I have 5,080, I think.
okay, so Zoot, why don't you start making plans? Let's see here. Zoot, if you were going to schedule a podcast, would around this time be a good time?
No.
Okay, when would be a good time for you? Okay, so Tony, 12 hours from now, not saying, but like 12 hours from now, would that be a good time for you to do a podcast?
What time will be 12 hours from now? I need to I need to check. Wait. I'm not good in mathematics.
I mean, what time is it where you are right now?
17. 17.
Okay, so then that would be 7 that would be like 7 a.m. in the morning.
I can do that.
Okay, he could do that. So I'm not saying anything for sure, but just we're planting the seed in Zoot's head because Zoot's funny Zoot is. And we're gonna get and then we're gonna get Reverend Andrew on there. And Reverend Andrew's gonna talk your ear off about all kinds of stuff. So
Bro, even Zoot can make fun of me on my podcast.
no, Zoot.
Even I cannot let him do that.
Zoot won't make fun of you. Zoot's a nice guy. And
You want to invest in Wikipedia's favorites?
No. I don't want to do that. I've got other stuff that I have to do.
In the future?
Oh yeah, definitely. But play Tony now.
What do you? Well, I don't understand Zoot. You need to. Okay, tell me like I'm stupid, retard, 3 years old.
Tony. The way that we say this in English is explain to me like I'm 5. So Zoot, explain. Okay, so send him the link and then go play him.
No, I want to play you first.
You don't get to play me. You have to go through Tony to get to me. You have to go through Tony to get to me.
Yeah, but English isn't his first language, and this is a game where you need to know a lot of English.
That's true. That's very okay. Well, we'll see. Play him in the Czech version. I bet he'll beat you then.
Okay, in about Zoo, we are going to play in Chinese.
Oh, Zoo will play you in chess. Hold on, Zoo will play you in chess. Zoo plays chess. Tony, send him an invite on Discord. I'll watch.
Do you really want to play chess?
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Okay.
Send him the invite. Zoo will play chess with you.
Okay. Chess.com. Let's go.
No, not chess.com. No, Discord. Just send him an invite in Discord right here.
I don't know how to do that.
Okay. Do you see at the bottom where it says applications? Next.
I am on my phone.
Yeah, I know on your phone. On your phone, there's like, it says, here, I'll tell you. Are you on an iOS device or Android?
Android.
Okay. Do you see that? Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Okay.
But I feel your voice I can hear twice sometimes.
I know you. I know you can.
That's
I know you can. Calm down. Okay. Pull up on your screen. Do you see it says activities? At the very bottom, you swipe up and it says activities.
No.
Okay. Zoot, just start a game, Zoot. Zoot knows how to do it. He'll start a chess game and then you just go in there and join him.
I'm good.
Zoot, you
I just got from X to Auckland for
Okay, no one is paying attention to that right now. Just Zoot, send him an invite. It'll take 5 minutes. This guy plays speed chess.
No, I'm good.
Zoot.
I'm going to bed. 1 o'clock.
Oh, get out of here. Take care, Zoot.
I'll be back. We'll play Wikipedia space on tomorrow. You'll probably see that.
Baby, I'm the best. You know it.
Why he's not wanting to play with little Tony?
He doesn't know you well enough. He can.
Shy.
He's shy. Yeah, exactly. But I have some people who will play with you, and we'll get hopefully Reverend Andrew to play with you. We'll get you.
In the future, you can be added in chess league. In the future.
I can be edited in chess league.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
You know I have a chess league.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. You kept your streak going of 1,000 games.
Yes. Yes.
Perfect. Even when you were having trouble living places.
Of course. Every day.
Good on you. And you play on your phone.
Yes.
That's phenomenal, big dog.
I am on 1,037 days.
That's phenomenal. Wow, we've known each other some time.
Yeah.
I remember when we first met. I was like, this person, they think I'm weird. They think I'm weird. They don't recognize I'm too cool for school. And I was like, when you came in here, it was something like, oh, if you come in here, we're gonna be friends for the rest of our lives. And like, uh, I at least felt that way. Like, oh, once they're in the Discord, this person has no idea. All the other podcasts they've done, those people leave their lives immediately. But mine, I'm gonna be on this person like white on rice.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So like you was like But like, you was thinking before we did first episode or after we did first ever episode?
I knew I could teach you a lot because you're young and inexperienced, and especially when it comes to social media, I'm in many ways the world's foremost expert in some things. And it was like, oh, he doesn't have a link tree. Oh, he doesn't have a logo that's like consistent. Oh, like there were these, like his description needs work. English isn't his first language, so I could probably help him with his vocabulary. And so I just saw that like you were someone who I could help. And if you would be open to it, I'm sure that we could potentially be good friends. And did I think you would be in here as much as you are? No, I didn't. But I'm overjoyed that you are. I love that we're really good friends, and that more than anything, I'm glad that we're doing this futurism podcast together. Like, honestly, I could care less about the other four that we did. They were, frankly, not my best work. The uh, the futurism podcast that we're doing is both of our best work. It takes a lot of work. It's not always that interesting. It's a lot of work to reach 2 hours straight, or today like 2.5 hours. But we know that like we'll be able to send this to uh, Reverend Andy Year to go through, and it'll be really interesting.
Yeah. So like, did you ever do episode with someone and after that they go immediately on your stream, or it was the first time?
Mm, yeah, I have. Usually when I do an episode with someone, they do what you do, which is they say, let's do a series together. If they're not a really big podcaster, they have under 10,000 viewers or whatever, subscribers. A lot of times they'll like, I did one in April. The guy and I talked, and he wanted to do a 5-part series with me. And somebody else, we did a 3-part series. And I've had other people who were like, I had one guy who was like, I want to have you on every 2 weeks, but his job got busy, and I understand that. But I do get a lot of people who want to have me on more regularly, and then they say, of just about everyone I say, they say, if so, again, let me know, and then I say to them, hey, 1 year from now, let's do this again. I'd like to make sure that we continue like a timeline every year, and they're generally very open to that.
But like they are not in the Discord server.
No, a lot of people, it's a different world. They don't know. They don't do Discord. Discord's really a big thing for gamers, and
No. I'm like on your stream. They are not talking. Like
no, I mean,
they usually do episode.
yeah, I mean, like they're married, they're professionals, they have children, they don't have time to be spending their whole lives on the internet. They basically get paid to podcast, and then when they're done podcasting, they don't want to be on the internet. They want to be playing with their kids or, spending time with their spouse, and I get that. Like if you had a wife and children, when you were done with your podcast, you wouldn't be on Discord. You would go, or if you had like a 40-hour a week job, and that's what a lot of these people do.
But I am young. Still young.
That's exactly right. You don't have a job. If you had a job, you wouldn't be in here right now. You'd be at your job, right?
But like I will be here still when I'm done with my job.
Well, and I do get people who do that. But many of them are like they may not be so big into podcasting. Like one of the guys who the first guy I did a podcast with this show, he's like 77 years old or something. He doesn't do Discord. Some of the other people, they're not very big into Discord, to be honest with you. Discord, is really big for people who are into Discord, but people who don't do Discord, they don't like it. I get some people like, I just don't like Discord because I don't like the name. It sounds strange to me. It's Discord. It's like disorganized. And I was that way when I first started too. People would say, Rabbi, you need a Discord. And I would be like, I don't know what that is. And even if I did, I don't like the name of it. Frankly, I don't like the name of Twitch. Twitch is not a thing in terms of behavior. It means you like move without a conscious knowledge of what you're doing. It's like a twitch. It's something that like is a nervous thing. I don't like that. I like confidence. And the fact that it's called Twitch, I haven't really ever liked, but it is what it is.
What is the one thing you surprised about me?
There's so I'm trying to think exactly what I would say. You're very consistent. As the thing that the fact that you've done the chess as much as you have is impressive. Um, you 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 like to know people's opinions on you. That's not a good or a bad thing. You just like to judge what people, how people feel about you. You compare yourself to other people. It's a natural thing to do, but isn't always healthy. You um, you you care a lot about what you're doing in terms of your podcast. You take advice very well, I would say. You don't always listen perfectly, but no one does. But if you're told 2 or 3 times, you'll get it done. Like that's the thing I would say. That's a hard thing to surmise with someone. If I tell you once to do something, it's a good idea. If I tell you 2 or 3 times, you're like, okay, I've got it on my list. I'll get it done. Like creating a BitChute account, you did that. Or I tell you, like for instance, I gave you that big list of all that social media you need to create. You haven't done it all yet. I understand that, but you will. Like I just have to keep telling you about it. We'll eventually get that all done. That's all very impressive. The fact that you mistakes, like what? Um, like you're not as careful with some things as you should be. But again, that comes with age and wisdom. Like I didn't always. I'm not saying I'm perfect at it either, but I didn't always have the knowledge that I have today. It comes with experience. But you're getting a lot, like literally in just the time that we've gotten to know each other, you have gotten graduate level social media experience just by learning.
True. True. That's true.
And frankly, I don't give you enough credit. English is not your first language, and you have to translate in your head everything that I'm saying, and then be able to respond back, and that's really difficult. Um, you are you have proven to me that you are the thing that I would be successful, believe it or not, is your chess longevity. To say that you can do something every day is very rare, especially in the modern age, and the fact that you've been doing it is amazing. But the fact that we do a podcast for 2.5 hours and you're not like, I can't stop, just stop, I can't do this anymore. Like you, I mean, after like 1 hour, I'm like, okay, you ready to do the next year? And you're like, yep, let's do it. Like you and I both know that it's not fun. I don't like reading for an entire hour or 2 hours. It's a lot of work, and it's not easy reading. These are like really difficult to pronounce countries and chemicals and things like that. However, we both recognize the value of this information to future generations. The fact that you see the vision is incredible. Uh, that's an amazing aspect of yours and an amazing characteristic of yours. you see visions very well, and not everybody does. Some people are very close-minded to what they see, but you see, if there were somebody, for just our sake, if there were somebody who had been live streaming their life on the internet for 40 years at this point, they would be a very famous person. It just, the more that you do it, the more and more people find out about you, the more and more interaction that you're going to get, all of those things. You recognize the vision. That's how I feel, and that's what I'm doing. Uh, I would say that you are uh, really good at. You're very personable, and that's good. Like you're easy to get along with. There are sometimes people who come in here, and I don't know if they're going to get along. And frankly, they haven't had a clash yet. So they would say, "Hey, be nice," or whatever. But like, I don't have to worry about that. You've got a very good demeanor. Um, so like in those terms, I think you're really a wonderful person. You're gonna make a really great catch as a boyfriend in the future to some girl and as a spouse to somebody. That's just a matter of time. Um, I would say you're you get to see what we all do, and you could work on your accountability. When you say I'll be back in 20 minutes, is it really going to be 20 minutes? And if you can't get back in 20 minutes, you can always come in and be like, hey, it's going to be another 40 minutes or whatever. Apologies. But you always have to be thinking from the other person's perspective. How is this being interpreted? Because in the future, when I tell them 20 minutes, I really want them to think it's going to be 20 minutes because that's really what I want it to be, and not necessarily, oh, uh, Tony said 20 minutes, so that could be 6 hours. There are some people in here who I know, and this is just how they are. They'll be like, I'll be right back. And I know I won't talk to them till tomorrow. It's just how they are. And then there are other people who say, hey, I'll be right back. And I know they will be back in 5 minutes. They're just doing whatever. And that, it's whatever. Now, am I perfect at this? No. Sometimes I say, uh, I exaggerate and things like that. That's just how people can be. But generally, I do my best to be as accountable as I can to people. If I can tell you 5 characteristics that are really good in life to have, Tony, which are you? Can I? That you do what you say you're going to do. It's as simple as that. Integrity. Can I trust you? Excellence. Do you do things to the best of your ability? Teamwork. Do you work well with others? And you can get into, like, do you promote things for the greater good? Do you try to make things as good as possible? When you combine those 5 aspects with both quality and quantity, you will be very successful in life. But you have to always kind of be thinking of those things. So I know I've taken a long time. You could say, Rabbi, one of the things that you do, you never shut up, and I understand that too. But did I answer your question?
Yes, yeah, and like you like, yeah, you can say that, yeah. But right, I'm gonna say like this. I'm not fully concentrated that in like 2 hours, like every minute. I'm not.
Well,
I'm not like
you're doing a good job. Um, and when I first met you, you were very, and you still are, but very focused on results, which is always good. Results driven philosophies are good, but like sometimes not the right results. Like, oh, that's flashy. That gets the girls. That makes you very popular. Oh, that gets you a lot of money. Those are those are some representations of what success can be, but really the important thing is, are you happy? Do people like you? That's what's really important. Do you understand what I'm saying?
yeah. Okay, okay. If somebody asks you, tell me one thing about Tony. What one thing you can characterize in him?
He's very consistent.
I'm not. I don't do episode every day.
No, that's fine. That's fine. And that's like one of the highest compliments I can give you, Tony, is that you're consistent. Um, and you're getting better. But the fact that you've done 1,000 chess games in your life, the 1,033, that shows that you can put together success. Whether you win the games or lose the games, you started about 3 years ago saying to yourself, I'm going to try to be good at chess. I'm not good at it, and I want to be good at it. And that is such a beautiful, it really, I mean that, I mean to use that word, it's such a beautiful streak that you have going. And you know what? If you got hit by a bus tomorrow and do it for a few days or whatever, I know that you would continue to do it, and you would. It's just something about you. You like, you feel good when you have that checked off. Okay, I got that done, and I got that done, and I got that done. Like something that I've been doing. I've been doing this live stream for like 1,700 days. That's good. But one thing that I count every day, I teach a class, and I've been doing it like 220. Today will be my 228th straight day of it, and it's for at least an hour a day. It's a long time. Reverend A saw it yesterday, or at least portions of it, and there's a lot that goes into it. But I keep saying to myself, I want to do this for the rest of my life. In addition to live streaming my life, I'd like to at least teach an hour of class every day. And when you can start putting together long periods of time like that, that's very impressive. And maybe that's only what I think is interesting because I like consistency. But you'll find, especially in the modern age, people aren't as consistent as they once were. And for you to put is really important. And you will get into a period of your life where you're putting out a podcast every day. And you'll bank podcasts so that even if you're unable to put something out, you've got one that you could just, it's already uploaded. All you have to do is hit publish. You'll get to that point. You know how to do that?
I know how to do that. Yeah.
Exactly. So you basically, just like bullets in a gun, you can have them ready to go. So that, let's say you go on vacation, you're going to go on vacation for 3 days or whatever. You can skip, and then they just go and they'll be launched for you automatically.
Maybe, yeah, yeah. I think that's true. I think you, yeah, yeah. Maybe one day I will be famous.
Right, consistently enough, chances are you will gain fame from it if that's what you want.
Maybe I will like I show speed.
I think you'll be more famous than I Show Speed, especially in the future. No one will know about I Show Speed 1,000 years from now. They won't care about him. He's a guy who can do back. You will have made, alongside me, predictions about millions. That's what will be important. I Show
Yeah.
Speed isn't talking about 100 terabyte hard drives or reducing the infant mortality rate to under 2%. He's not talking about those things. You are.
Mhm. What are you? What is the special?
Um, well, I have celebrated five. Uh, let's see here. I've celebrated maybe five birthdays in here. And let me think. The early ones, I don't like to do a lot. Don't. I remember what I did last year. I So last year, well, it was 227 days ago. I can tell you that because I started doing my class, and I said to myself, I made a video on my birthday, and I said, I want to do this for the rest of my life. I've been planning on teaching these classes, and now I want to, and I want to do them every day. And I was very confident. I was like, I know I'm going to do this the rest of my life. Sure, like I just know it. I have a lot of confidence that I would do this. And sometimes I want to do something, but I don't ever get into the rhythm. But this was one I absolutely knew that I was going to do, and that's the thing that stuck out to me then. And I have people, friends, and people who reach out to me and stuff about, just wishing me happy birthday and that kind of stuff. Um, the year before, oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm on camera for them. But sometimes I'll order like different food or something, or I like in the early days of my stream, I did a lot of IRL streaming. So because I didn't have a Discord that I had to babysit, and I wasn't streaming from as many devices,
Yeah.
so I would go play golf. Like I don't know if it was on my birthday necessarily, but it was around my birthday. I think I could be wrong, but I played like Donald Trump's golf course in Los Angeles. I've It's right on the ocean. It's beautiful. It's the nicest part of all of California. I've driven California, the coast. I've been I haven't been everywhere in California, but I've been almost everywhere that's populated in California, and it's such beautiful land. It's literally, it juts out into the ocean. It's absolutely gorgeous. Um, Let me think what else I done. I had somebody visit me on the stream. They came and visited, and it was around that time. But
Can you imagine me and you on your birthday in the future? This
oh,
can be good.
oh yeah, for certain. We'll have enough money. We'll be able to meet wherever we want. I mean, that's not a. You can hear how much confidence I have that I know I'm going to go viral. It's just a matter of time. But it would be like, um, how would I describe it? Uh, if you do anything in life enough, people will find out about it and they'll think it's interesting, and then there will be news about it. Like what? Um, well, so I was telling you, I think recently there was a lady who recorded all of the news for exactly. Well, that documentary is made about her, and she didn't want to be famous. She was very, very private, but nevertheless, she has documentaries written, made about her. She's very famous now, but she didn't want to be famous when she was alive. She very much, she was like, she would wouldn't even open the door for people. She was very, very cautious. But I know that if I do this enough, like for instance, people who run really far distances, they'll like run across the United States. When they first start, nobody knows who they are or what they're doing, but the more and more people find out about it, by the time they get to their destination, they're doing newspaper articles on them and they're on the news and all this other stuff. And I know it's the same thing here. Uh, I've had people, Zoot included. Zoot likes to ask ChatGPT about when I'm going to go viral, and ChatGPT really says with each 5 year iteration, the chances go up and up. And I'm not quite at 5 years yet. I'm at 4 years and like 10 months, something like that. And so once I hit 5 years, it's a lot different than saying, hey, I've been live 24/7 for more than 4 years, and being able to say, I've been live 24/7 a decade. That's a long period of time. Okay. And then people are like, well, why aren't you viral yet? And you explain to them, I get copyright strikes. I lose accounts. Issues occur when you are not botting yourself, where you're just like, in order to get famous online, you have to do something that many times goes against your morals. Like what? Playing a prank on somebody. I don't want to do that. I don't want to break the law. I don't want, and I recognize the most famous television show in the United States, arguably of all time. It was ranked this for at least the 20th century. Was a show called Seinfeld. Have you ever heard of Seinfeld? Okay, so Seinfeld, it's a very famous comedian in the United States. The most famous show, had the highest ratings of many shows. And all television shows are about something in the United States. They're about a family. They're about a doctor. They're about a fast car something. And they sold this show as a show about nothing. And people would say, well, your show has to be about something. Everything has to be about something. And they would say it's about nothing. It's about daily life. And it was very, 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 very famous show. It made its creator a billionaire. And it is still to this day a very popular show. But guess what? People, what's that show about? They say it's about nothing. And that's in many ways my stream. It's about my life, it's about world history and everything, but something that necessarily has one. There are religious aspects to it, there are historical aspects to it, there are scientific aspects to it. There's a lot to it. It's about everything. By being about nothing, it's about everything. If you were to say to me, what is, for instance, like I show speeches, what are his things about? I don't know. They're about like uh, big, big, cars and doing backflips and traveling the world and kind of stuff. Exactly. But I have more than 100 times more video of my life on the internet than that person does. That's a huge amount of data. And this data from more than just being like, well, what is it and why is it interesting to me, is more interesting to AI. AI is going to use everything, all these conversations that we're having, and my aging process, and my sleeping schedule, and my biology to be able to build accurate models on humans. That's really important for accurate, for just artificial intelligence accuracy and micro behaviors and all of the other things that AI is picking up right now. So, in those terms, I know that if I do this long enough, it's going to get attention. And how is it going to get attention? I keep doing these podcasts. Random people start coming in here. Even at this point, uh, this time 2 years ago, I had none of these people in here. Nobody was enough. We didn't even have 1,000 people in the Discord yet, really. Um, and I start, it's just that's just how it is. We're approaching.
So,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
You okay?
So, you are truly in your heart believe you can be most good man on the planet, and I can be most guy from the country.
Absolutely.
Are you truly in your heart?
Absolutely.
Believe.
100%. Yes. I wouldn't say that. I'm not even saying it like there's a possibility. No, I'm saying this with certainty. Of course, there could be an asteroid that takes out Earth, it takes out all the servers and stuff. Yeah. But no, definitely, you will, in my opinion, be the most famous person from Czech Republic in global history.
Everyone, like 20 years in the future, they're gonna teach about me in books of history.
That's correct. Just from the series that we're going to do, we're going to have like 100 hours of video of just talking about historic events that are planned to occur. That's a really important undertaking. You recognize you recognize that just an audience together, if of all those stuff you've recorded, if you've done like 30 videos, but many of them are like only 20 or 30 minutes or something, and we've done like 6 hours worth of time together, already I'm like 1/20th of all of your time online.
Yeah.
And we're going to expand that to the point where I'll probably be 50% of everything because of this series that we're doing. And those discussions that we have are going to be very important to future generations. And I don't know why no one is talking about futuretimeline.net. It's the greatest website in future information. I'm reading this and I'm like, wow, this is like, I don't know who created this, but this is like alien stuff.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. So yeah, maybe in like 100 years, they're they're gonna still know who is Tony is.
I think so. I think you'll still be alive in 100 years.
I don't know. Anything can happen.
That's true.
Do you have a plan? Okay, I am like this is question. Okay, okay. Do you have a plan, or do you they take care of this if you are gone, like you are sooner than you think?
Then my life journey will be discovered by people in the future.
Because like do you have someone who can take your legacy?
It really can't replace me. I have an entire community of a crypto in there, and they are the ones. Whenever they think something's wrong, they come to me right away, and they'll be like, "Hey, I was looking and I saw that you weren't streaming." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm having to refresh my do an update on my computer or something like that." So they're the first group of people who would worry or like who would follow my legacy. And then there are some people in there who I've gotten to know very well because you have to understand I'm streaming in here, but I'm also streaming in a Telegram. They're hearing everything that I'm saying in there, and there are a lot of people in there.
They can hear people.
Absolutely, and there are they have like 10,000 people in there, and so they're not all watching at once, but they've gotten to know me very well, and those people, those are the people who first, whenever, like they're the ones who look for me the most, and then I mean I have the people in the Discord here, but they no one person could like my story. And even if I were like, all right, I'm gonna stop at 5 years or whatever, and I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'm just gonna go back to anonymity and nobody will know about me. Somebody either 5, 10, 20, 30 years from now would be on the internet like, what is all of this content? There's just 12 hours after 12 hours after 12 hours after 12 hours. Like, what is this? And they would start to listen to the conversations and they'd be like, oh, this person was just on this podcast, or this person was playing this game with this person, or this person was having this discussion on a timeline. That all of this would be recorded and they would tell a friend, look, I found the most interesting thing. Just like we have archaeologists who study ancient humans, or paleontologists who study fossils, or uh, people who study uh, anthropology, human civilizations, they would study this.
Yeah, that's true. That's yeah, and maybe they are gonna study too.
I think so.
I just don't want to be forgotten in the history of the human mankind.
You don't have to worry about that. You're on my stream. My stream is like a modern day Bible.
Yeah, I think our kids will have so much easier life than we have
We'll be able to get
because their pets is going to be famous,
that.
rich as fuck.
That's true. That, I agree with you.
You will be godfather for my children.
For everyone's children, I'll be father of the world.
You will be like, if I don't know anybody or something, you will go to your uncle Robert.
That's,
He knows.
that's exactly right. Oh, pardon.
He knows. But I don't know, here why you like started. What was the moment, or why do you start the journey? What was the moment? What was the like? Something must happen, and you are here. What happened?
Yeah, I mean, it was a combination of quite a few different things. But specifically, I went from having no social media and living a very religious background. And in my religion, it really rejecting a lot of social media and such, to having the rabbis around me say, you have to create these accounts because we're going to have services and we can't meet. We have to keep 6 feet of distance and we're going to be meeting remotely every day and having classes every day. So it was really them prodding me of, you've got to do this in order to log in and such. And the idea, I mean, and I remember it was 2017 that I was in a meeting and somebody was telling you of data. And they said was like the number 3 resource in the world at the time. And it was approaching petroleum and water. I remember at the time they were like, data is going to overtake water as Earth's most valuable resource. And this always stuck out in my head. And that, I mean, I've a successful career. I've launched apps on the App Store and Google Play. I have had certifications. I'm educated. I became a rabbi 5 years ago. And I thought, how could I better the world? In what way? And I could work for a kosher organization. I could work as a community rabbi. But frankly, none of those are very attractive to me. Usually the people they need a job. I didn't need a job. I had already had a successful craft. I had already had a successful career. And I recognized that I was already living my life 12 hours a day online. Why not just make the other 12 hours online? Uh, there's more to it. I mean, there's like the idea. There's a very famous movie called The Truman Show that I always thought this would be interesting, and I had heard about people archiving television before. Um, so, and I Tony, you're like, well, there had to be something more. There was something more. I had a dream that I would do this and I would become the most famous person in global history, and it was like a dream, almost like Alien. It was like aliens, but told me exactly what, including to do podcasts and to start a series archiving history's events into the future. The thing that we're doing with the timeline, remember I told you like I had a dream to do this and I didn't know with whom I would do it, but you're the person with whom I would do it. And it was a dream unlike I'd ever had before. And it could have just been a normal dream, but it felt like it was very detailed, very, very detailed of just what I would do. And I remember this happened in one that I would start by streaming my golf swing and it would just expand and I would everything that I've done. Like I would run into challenges, but these would be very interesting to people in the future. And it was like the best way I could describe it is imagine a friend had seen all of the footage and they were telling it back to me how I did it, how I was able to escape death through life extension technology and mind uploading technology, how I was able to create more data than any person ever, how I was able to utilize this data as a platform for good, how I was able to monetize this data and make more money than any person ever, how I was able to have many children, many children, because women wanted to have my sperm. They wanted somebody who was so smart who would come up with it to reproduce with that person. How I was able to have a core family, and exactly, I even know in this dream who I'm going to marry. That's why I'm not so focused on dating or anything, because it was like, you're going to marry this person, and it was like, okay, well, I know I'm not, I don't say her name, but I know exactly who she is, and I know who her family is. I know, but I don't like, I don't I don't go into like but I know exactly who it is. That's why
It's like
if I told you, Tony, all you have to do is do this, and then you're gonna marry the most beautiful woman on earth. Okay, I'll do that. It was basically, I was told everything what to do in this dream, and I've done it. And you know, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm starting to gain more and more traction. You have to understand, I did this. The first year, I didn't talk to anybody on stream, barely anybody, just people in the chat of my YouTube. The second year, I got more into social media. The third year, I created the Discord. The fourth year, we really expanded into podcasts. Like, it's all it's growing, and it's taken time. But in answer to your question, I had a dream that was unlike any other dream that I've ever had in my entire life. It was very vivid. It was almost like, this isn't what happened, but those people who talk about alien abductions that are like really like vivid dreams or whatever. It was like that, but it wasn't an alien abduction. It was just it was a conversation that took place at a rabbinical colleague's uh, house in a dream, and I was just basically communicated like all this really interesting stuff. But I was also told in the dream, some of it's not going to come true, and it's going to be really funny in the future. You're going to make some predictions that are wrong, but you're going to make far more predictions that are right. And
but like okay, sorry to interrupt you, sorry,
that's okay.
but like when you are first like talking with someone, it was like weird feeling. Yes,
Online,
it was like yes.
done that with like I'm a member of the Freemasons, and I've done that with my Freemasonic lodge, and I've done that with people in like various synagogues, and I've done that with like uh, business colleagues. So like I had done that already online, so that wasn't too new to me.
Are you not scared when you are going to be that famous? Like they come for you. I'm not saying like police or jail, but like they come for you to sell your soul and stuff. I'm gonna ask this, but
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Um, I don't really fear it. Frankly, I don't live my life in fear. Uh, if somebody wanted to stop me, they could stop me. And the the thing is, there's so much information out there that it's very hard to stop. If they were like, you have to sign this or we're gonna kill you, okay, then kill me. My legacy will move on. I have created so much data. You can't really cancel me. I have so much data out there, so many different accounts. You'd really have to get rid of significant chunks of the internet to be able to get rid of me. And in my own way, I have felt protected during this. In some ways, in other ways, I felt very vulnerable. But I don't necessarily control what the future holds. So somebody could try to end me if they want to, and that's fine. But I know that my legacy will continue, and whether it's appreciated in this generation or a future generation, it would be like a person who wrote a lot of books. The person who wrote the most emotion in the world is a guy named
Stanley.
no, it's not Stanley. Is a guy named um, let me think of his name. L. Ron Hubbard. Do you know who L. Ron Hubbard is? He started the Church of Scientology in the 20th century. And he basically started so much that he started his own religion. And if you do enough of anything, there's a lot for people to go through. And in the same way, I mean, I don't want to start my own religion. I'm very happy being an Orthodox Jew, but uh, I know that I'll have a big impact on society. It's different than just somebody playing a Call of Duty game or Madden or FIFA. It's the story of my entire life.
To beat you so bad in FIFA, you won. Bro, everyone is so disgusted.
My friend, you're not going to touch me. And,
yes, I will.
And on your best day, you won't be able to touch my worst day.
I will going to beat you so much in FIFA. You're gonna go and cry to your mommy.
Okay, well, perhaps you think that, and that's a cool story. And everybody can listen to you, think, but generally, I don't think you're right. I think I'm going to destroy you. I know I'm the best, and that's that. It's as simple as that. It's very, very simple. But if you want to beat me at FIFA, go ahead, beat me at FIFA. I could care less. All I care about is that you don't live stream more than I do. If you live stream more than I do, that's going to bring me some concern. Though I would say, hey, if you can do it, that's great. About 100 years worth of content. You know how much content you've created on the internet? Generally, if you don't include my streams. Even if we include the time that we've done together, you have created about 20 hours worth of content, right? So not even one day. I've created, and that's with you doing a podcast before you knew me and everything. I've created about 1,700 times more content on the internet than you. And you have a podcast. Wait, wait. Actually, that's just on one stream. If you include all my streams, it's like 50,000 times more content than you've created.
Oh God.
More, well, yeah, probably somewhere around there. Like, it's more than you or I can surmise. It's just so much information, and um, it's kind of like a thing for the world to discover in the future. And there are people who are like, "Oh, don't you want to get married or don't you want to have children?" I still am gonna get married, God willing, and I'm still gonna have children, God willing. I just had to delay it a little. It hasn't really bothered me, and if I needed to, let's say somehow, some way, my entire bank account got drained, and I had to immediately uh, go to work. I can work remotely. I did that for the first year that I did this stream. I worked remotely, and I could do it again. Like that wouldn't stop me. Um, and even if, let's say, somebody said you're not allowed to stream anymore for a reason, I still have years with it, far more than anybody else has ever recorded. And the the further away we get from the time, the more interesting the streams become, because it's like looking at old pictures. The older the picture, the more interesting it is. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, well, good. All right. So with that, are you gonna do some editing?
Yeah. I have to. I have to.
Okay. And I've got some work to do as well. And then you're gonna go to bed probably a little bit later. and I've got a podcast to be on this afternoon. But you come back tomorrow and let me know how it went. And if you need anything from me in the meantime, I'm here for you. Okay, big man?
Yeah, okay. And like, did you check the email for my big guys?
Yeah, I check every day. Yeah. I don't know what happened to that guy. Um, did you? If I were you, I would go to his website and just ask him, "Hey, do you want to be on my podcast?" Because he does want to be on podcast.
Yeah, but like, what happened? Like, I don't know. Like, I have no fucking idea what happened because like I was like,
As I said to you, his message to me went in my spam folder. So there's a chance that our messages to him went to his spam folder.
yeah. So like, follow him.
No, no. You don't know. No, that's not what a contact page is. You take his name, put it into his website. He has a contact page, and he has a form that you fill out, and you say, "Hi, I'm Tony. I want you to be on my podcast," and he will get back to you.
Did I ever have your personal phone number, or this is like higher level?
I generally don't give out my phone number just because I don't take calls. I don't like having people having to take telephone calls. I find it to be very freeing not to ever have to take telephone calls. So I'll take them when I need to, or if I need to call out or something. But generally, I don't want to have people be like, "Oh, I called you, you didn't pick up." I don't want it. I don't want that extra worry. Um, it's like very freeing that I don't. I mean, like my friends have like they text me. And, yeah, don't worry. In the future, but in the future you'll have it. But as of right now, you have to understand. If I give it out, there's a very there's a very good chance that people, well, and I've got people prank calling me, and they'll just get mad because I made a clip of them on Twitch, and they'll just call just to bother me, and so I have to mute them or whatever.
I'm not deserving yet this
No, it's
privilege.
not. It's really not that. I don't I don't like taking calls. I don't like having to interrupt my day when I like, even with my friends, we just text each other really. We will call or we will do a voice call, but we usually text each other first and say, "Hey, are you available for a call or whatever?" Um, and generally with people on here, unless I'm gonna meet them in real life, I generally give out my telephone number to them. I have a lot of different telephone numbers because I'm on so many different platforms. So some people have some of my other numbers, but um, and that I will give out. But generally, like I have one telephone number. If, if you wanted to know, it's 1-310-388-3588. But it is like I have it connected to numbers as well, and for the most part, I do my best to take calls on those other numbers. I use that number generally to people I know IRL.
So like, what if I need to call you but I don't have a Wi-Fi? How can I in the future?
Yeah,
How can I?
if you didn't have Wi-Fi,
Yeah, in the future.
you mean if you
How
didn't?
can I?
You mean if you didn't have the internet?
Yes.
Um, you could come visit me.
You please help me.
Yeah, I mean, I've had people come visit me who I'd never met before, and they just met me in a call, and they were like, "Hey, I'm a fan. Can I come visit you?" I've had them do it multiple times. Um,
But I want to be your fan because like fan, like if I'm
they
if
they
I'm
they
your,
they
fan,
wait, hold on. They transitioned from fan to friend, and then we became very good friends. and I've seen countries and get different jobs, and I've helped them in different ways. Like they became my friend. So you aren't a fan. You are already my friend. Um, but like generally, like if the internet went out, there aren't a lot of different ways that people can get a hold of people aside from just connecting with them um, via in real life. If the internet entirely went out, then you're saying the phone lines that people could use, but a lot of those phone lines are based on the internet. Uh, I I like the like there are some channels like you have my email, which is probably like I don't give my email out to everybody, and that's like a higher level of getting to know me, and 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 I Discord message with you. I don't let everybody Discord message me.
No.
Oh no, definitely, because I get so many different messages from people that like it's an uh, when you're live on as many different platforms as I am, you get people who, hey, join my Discord or hey, what's up or whatever. Like they're just bored or whatever. So you have a bunch of different channels to connect with me. You have my email, which like Zoo doesn't have my email. Miss Aquarius doesn't have my email. Brandon doesn't have my email. Uh, Reverend Andrew doesn't have my email. Now they do have Discord where they could connect with me. Uh, if needed, I would know how to connect with them. But like once I'll tell you this, Tony. Once I have once I go viral, you'll have my number. You can contact me whenever you want. We'll FaceTime whenever you want. We'll be able to travel the world and have penthouses and do whatever we want. But like as of right now, I don't see a need necessarily for me to have to take an international call from Tony when you can just contact me on Discord. But if you were like, hey, I'm gonna be in Los Angeles or I want to we went viral or something. Oh, Tony, you need to have my number because you need to be able to connect with me and call me when you land or whatever because I'll pick you up at the airport.
This can happen. This can pretty much happen.
I wouldn't
I
say
think so.
I wouldn't say pretty much. I think it's only a matter of time.
Maybe, maybe in the future I will be famous friend. I will be friend of more famous person in the
I think just no in global history.
history. More than Mr. Beast,
More than George Washington, more than Napoleon, more than Moses.
more than
Everybody.
but like when you are going to be viral, like in because in that time Discord will be full of people.
That's
and
what,
maybe
hold on. That's why I have all of these channels ready for it.
maybe like in this main, when you are in the main channel right now, is like going to be maximum of people. Maybe I'm gonna be able to be here.
Let's worry about that when it comes. That's why below this I have Rabbi Rothschild's arena. You can have like 100,000 people in there, so I'm not too worried.
Wow.
Do you see below here it says Rabbi Rothschild's arena?
Yes.
Yeah. So I can have like, or I just a huge amount of people, and I have Twitter Spaces that I could have 1 million people in or more. I'm not too worried about that, and um, it's just again I say it.
Interview. That's interesting.
Yeah, I have some. I don't have all the interviews just because it takes too long to upload. But you can see some of my old interviews there.
What do you say before I cut you off?
Oh, it just takes a long everything in there, and you upload to one thing, and then you got to upload to another thing, and another thing, and another thing, and so those are just some of my old interviews, and
Link, you have LinkedIn. You have LinkedIn
Yeah.
room. Wow, we are not on the LinkedIn.
Pardon me?
You are not on the LinkedIn.
I am on LinkedIn.
You have what you tell me your name.
Michael Rothschild.
Okay, I was gonna friend you right now. I can't. I can't.
Yeah, no. I keep that for people with whom I work. I don't mix my work and my my live streams.
So you are not like me. Like more people. Like you are not that.
No, I have like I don't know 700 people or some 600 people on LinkedIn, but I mean I've worked with them, and so those are the people I have on LinkedIn.
Snapchat.
Yeah, I don't treat LinkedIn like who how can I get the most amount of people? That's not what I use it for.
You have Snapchat.
Yeah, I have like 12 different Snapchat accounts.
Wow. It's interesting. But I to have MySpace because I will be crashing it with MySpace.
Yeah, I'm excited for it to come back as well.
We will have 1 million servers in one space.
Perhaps one day.
Okay, I need to go. Really, I would love to talking with you, but I have some things to do.
I know. All right. Keep me posted, big dog. It was good catching up and good job today. Awake and we did like 3 hours. That was really good.
Yeah, maybe 3 hours. So yeah, but like okay, so one more thing. So like the first interview, I was gonna do like half and half. One 2027 and 2028. This.
Yeah, 2027 you're gonna and 2028 you're gonna cut your 7 and then one for 2028.
And I will going to like take a ending what we done this and bring them.
If you want to do that, yes, absolutely.
Okay. Or like I can bring ending. I don't have to do that for 2028 because this ending is there already.
Yeah, but I would yeah, but I would just add it to just so that they're all the same.
Okay. But like you said, same is not good.
No, it's not good at the beginning, but at the end it's fine.
Okay. I will see. I will see.
Okay.
And yeah, and I will going to talk to you as soon as I can. As soon as I need somebody
Okay.
to talk to me. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan, big dog.
Take care. And yeah. And we are gonna break it to matrix.
Absolutely.
Okay. Have a nice episode.
Thank you.
Good luck.
I appreciate it. Take care, big dog.
Say to my next big chess opponent, Reverend Andrew, right now.
Like a babe. Yeah, exactly. But we'll make sure you guys get together and you'll figure it out. But before you go, do you see you're on your phone, right?
Yes.
Okay. Press the screen and do you see where it pops up where you have like you can end the call or you can turn on your camera?
Yes.
Pull up on that, like slide up. That's a slider. And then do you see
Mhm.
activities?
Yes. Yes. Activities. These stupid things. Yeah. 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 I see that.
Okay,
Yeah.
on activities. And then do you see chess in the park?
King here. Activities. Chess. Yeah. 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 I have it. Yeah. Yeah.
That's how you play chess.
Okay.
Okay, now you know.
But if we right now raise everything, and I will fucking beat you. You will never.
Cool story, bro. Once I go viral, we'll play chess.
Yeah. That is gonna be like most viewed match in the history.
Perhaps, my friend.
Okay, I really need to go. Talk to you soon, and yeah,
Excellent. I love your enthusiasm. Take
yeah, talk to you. Bye.
you.
Bye. And my speed again. Bye bye.
He's Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, he's my speed again, pal.
That's right. Very funny.
Yeah,
Take care.
yeah, take care.
Bye.
Steak, fast food, the horse. Let's not forget Madness, everybody. The fucking legendary Team Madness. Team Madness expectancy. Boom, double black road. Two black guys, one joke. Kevin has to get on his tippy toes deep pussy, okay? Not because he's short. You just have to be extra quiet when you're cheating. One. Okay, so everybody on the stage tonight sent me their jokes. They want to do them as part of the roast. Kevin, you sent me a joke, so I'm going to have you go first. Give it up for Kevin Hart, everybody. That one was for David Lucan. Okay, so I gotta read this. Okay, yeah. Yo ho, I'm ho up. I'm a big 100 with you. I've never seen a motherfucker kill like that. Give it up for. Hey, yo, check it out. Let me talk my shit. Look at this hot dog skin motherfucker. You know, don't even get the dick tuck, keep the tender motherfucker. Be like, let me show you how to do that. Thanks, I wrote that. You know, Tony's actually a red man. You little redhead motherfucker. Tony, why you red? This grown ass, you nervous? I didn't write that one. Hey, Tony's face baby looking like ass wears Gucci. More like Gucci Gucci Goo. Little baby man, face looking ass motherfucker. Thank you. I'm Mark Norman. That was incredible. I mean, that was so good, Kevin. Very good job. One more time for Kevin Hart, everybody. All right, your next roaster is known for licking his fingers after he takes a shit. Give it up for fucking Red Man, everybody. Thank you, Lord, for fucking Red Man. Thank you, fucker. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. You know, I spent a lot of time doing VR. Vaginal rape. Come on. I had to marry an Asian woman because her squinty eyes can't see how ugly I am. It's mine. Every time I'm in a strip club, I have stains on my hands. But it's from the buffalo wings. Oh! It's these crowds up. Guys, the best close. We have one roaster, and I think you know who it is. He, who invented his hands. Literally celebrating, and this is true, his 19th year doing stand-up comedy. I am talking about the one and only Tom Hinchcliffe. He's going to show us how it's fucking done tonight with the jokes that he sent me. He's going to close it out. Everybody on your fucking feet for the king.
Timmy, you made a big mistake. movies aren't also having enough success so that people consider them to also be working out in the same sense as exercise.
Guys, give him another chance. He's gonna get it back, guys. Give him another chance.
No break is Dear, love that guy. Ring, ring. Hello, Mr. President. What? There's a food shortage because Red Man ate all the food, so there isn't any left. All right, now we're gonna do a 30-minute Q&A. Who has a question? Timmy no breaks. Everybody, he produces his own segments and writes everything.
I have nothing else to say. That was really bad. I thought it was going to be a lot better. Give the fucking votes. I have so much fun with you. Stay gay. Fuck yeah.
Timmy no breaks, ladies and gentlemen. This episode, I'm gonna hand for the guy with the mop that's looking around with a spotlight, running around. He's the hero of the night. Did you guys have fucking fun tonight, huh? It's a long episode. How about one more time for Teddy Swims, Jelly Roll, Kendrick Flynn, Rod White, fucking Tony Hinchcliffe, ladies and gentlemen. Believe it or not, this is Anna Ray, everybody. Dr. Phil. Have a great Anna Ray, Phil Tony Hall of Famer. Fiona powerful guest of the year 2025, Harlan Williams, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't forget Wingman, Big 26 streaming. You're gonna love it, Wingman. Thank you, Tony.
And how about one more our fucking favorites, front row 2026 guest of the year, one of the best of all time.
Be really good.
It's ladies and gentlemen.
In case you guys are wondering where I want the black guy all the way to his car.
Let's check out the art from our artist. That's local artist Ryan Jaino drawing all the way from the beginning of the show. And the great Chris Rogers from Austin, Texas. We did it again, right, Dan?
Streaming back in LA. Miss you guys. Love you. Thank you so much.
We love you. We miss you. Come see us at the Square Garden August 7th and 8th. On New Year's Eve. Tickets will on sale for that soon. Dallas, Houston, everything. We love you. Yeah. In the Intuit Dome. How you feel, Dedrick?
I feel fucking amazing.
How does that make you feel?
No love there. Illegal grounds. Pools are trash.
Mark out. India. Texas. The one and only Kendrick Lamar, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Los Angeles are mostly under children's men.
I gotta tell you, if you lost your phone, just melt those teeth. You can make anything. A ground pool in the state of Texas. You see, don't laugh. Motherfuckers on LA! Guys, just follow your dreams and don't let people be mean to you. I had somebody tell me, because I said, they said, what's your dream? I said, I want the biggest above ground pool in the state of Texas. And then they said, Texas, above ground swimming pools are trash. Nigga, they're safe. So then it's fun. I don't fuck in-ground swimming. Fuck in-ground swimming pools. No, I can't swim. I can see you doing the math. They don't got no respect for the non-swimmer. As you go from 3 to 8 feet way too swiftly. Playing Marco Polo, all of a sudden there ain't no more dead green. And if we being honest, if you Google search in-ground swimming pools, nobody's in them during the summertime. Nobody's having fun. There's no love there. They only build in-ground swimming pools in their house so they can raise fish. But I dare you, Google search any above ground swimming pool in this nation. I guarantee you it's got so many niggas in there. It's got so many. They got a trampoline on one side and a basketball goal on the other side and a jumping nigga on the roof saying, watch this. And nigga, I'm watching. That's my time. I love y'all.
Angeles, California. In the Intuit Dome. How you feel, Dedrick?
I feel fucking amazing.
We went from Teddy Swims to Teddy Swims.
That's my brother, too.
You know him?
I've known Teddy for almost 17, 18 years. He was over there crying. I'm looking at his cute little fucking white fingernails right now. Look at him. Oh, I'm crying over here. Hey, what you tell me? He said, meet me at the top. Baby, we here now.
Oh, shit.
We here now, Teddy.
Teddy's about 11 face tattoos away from doing blackface, by the way. How does that make you feel?
He got a black voice, so we'll give him a bag, Teddy. So, yeah, that man's got soul.
One more time for Teddy. How's your trip to LA going? How we feeling?
Man, I was good until I lost my phone in that Uber.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I don't have no phone right now, and it's impossible to like get help. I went to the garage and people I said, try to buy another phone. They said, yeah, we don't need no card. I said, well, my phone, they said my phone's on the card. Dead in my face, and it said, Apple Pay. gotta tell you, if you lost your phone, just mince those teeth. You can make anything. And by the way, I gotta tell you, man, I've never seen anyone wear coleslaw so nicely. That looks like you get coleslaw.
Oh, it's wearing coleslaw.
Yeah. You are right. All right. How are you not in your pants? Yours don't look like coleslaw. Yours just like shop drip.
You can't wear shorts. Your legs just look like mozzarella rolled around and leg and shit like that.
Oh, really?